Hi my lovelies, welcome back to my channel, and for everybody who's new, I'm Leorah and I'm so glad you found me. So welcome to today's video, which I'm actually super excited to film because this is my first collected haul. I've never done that, and that was one of the things of the new year that I want to start for my channel, that once a month, like at the beginning of the month, I'll do a haul video for the last month. What I got as a gift, or what I purchased myself, or what I got in PR when it comes to makeup in the last month. So I thought that would be such a good idea, first of all because I love watching videos like this myself. I'm not a person that is like super jealous of people when like they get a lot of PR. For the most part, I'm really happy for them because I know how it feels, how much it helps to grow a channel, and to, like, you know, it's just, it gives you content, and it's so good. It's so good for you. So anyway, that is one of the reasons, and also I wanted to sort of see how much is it really, what have I spent, or what have I added to my collection, because when I'm telling you in my new makeup releases videos what I bought in that last week, which I used to do, then it sort of feels like it was a palette here and a palette there, and it never felt like really a lot. But now that I see it, it's a lot. Yeah, so it's like a lot for me. Okay, it's a lot for me, and I'm not going to include repurchases of foundation and lashes and things like this unless it's like super special lashes from a super like great lash brand or something, but that almost never happens. So because I'm using very simple lashes that are like $3 or something, so you know, it's not really my place yet to be super fancy with lashes, but anyway, maybe one day. So the most of the things that I want to talk about, I have ordered. Of course, I have ordered them in December because that's what I'm going to talk about, but I don't have them here. They are on the way to me, most of them, but they are not here because that is how my life is. So I'm going to try to include small pictures of what I'm talking about here, or here somewhere, so you know what I'm talking about. Just a few things I actually have in front of me because I bought them here in local stores. So let's start maybe with those things, because I actually, from my father-in-law, I got some money this month, because he gave it to me when I went on my trip to Germany. And he said, come on girl, buy yourself something nice, treat yourself, you know, pamper yourself a little bit. And first of all, the trip was very short, so I didn't really have a lot of time for shopping. Plus, I could not for the life of me find anything I liked. Of course, I just wanted to buy makeup because I thought Europe is at least a step up from Israel when it comes to makeup. And it is, but I think that my preferences have changed so much by now that I have sort of, I don't know, I'm more aware of what I want instead of just buying for the sake of buying, you know, and that I think is a very good development. So anyway, I didn't buy anything in Germany for myself. I only bought a couple of gifts for my kids, and that is it. So that so I saved that money, and when I came back home here, I went into two of our local stores. One is a MAC store and one is a Kiko Milano store. So let's go. Oh, and also Il Maquillage. Yeah, so anyway, let's start with the Kiko Milano, because they had this new, by now it's already not new anymore, from their new Ocean Feel line. So this is a blush. This is called the Sun-Kissed Blush of the Ocean Feel line. This was their fall release, I would say. It has been out for quite some time, and I purchased this because I wanted to use it actually as a highlighter, because after my whole disaster with the Super Shock highlighters from Colorpop not working for me and taking off my foundation and everything, I felt like I want to get a nice highlighter that is, you know, like a rosy gold peachy kind of a highlighter, but this is really too dark as a highlighter, you know. It's very light. It performs well, but because of it being so light, I have to build it up quite a bit. But anyway, it is very nice. I'm happy that I got it. I got it also on sale because I tried to buy on sale anyway. So yeah, so that is that. That was Kiko Milano. Then let's go to MAC, because that is now not the money from my father-in-law. That is now my wedding anniversary gifts. Yeah, so anyway, there was a sale, I guess a year-end sale or something in the MAC store. Everything was 20% off. So I got two extra dimension blushes. One of them is Show Gold. This is this one, which is also really nice. It has a bit of a golden purple shift, you know, it's really, really pretty. And the other one I'm actually wearing today, which is called, let me see, Soft Frost. And it also is, it has a white undertone, but it also has a purple shift. And it looks like this. This is also a extra dimension highlighter. And then I also got myself a extra dimension blush, which is the second one that I have. I have one that is called, I think, Telling Glow, which is more like an orangey kind of blush, and this is called Wrapped Candy, which is just, you know, a little bit darker, a little bit like a mauve kind of a shade, which is really, really nice. I'm also wearing that today, so really, really happy with that. So that was MAC. Then 20% off. Very happy about that. Yeah, so then back to what I got from my father-in-law. So I went to Inquillage because I was looking for eyeliners, and they also had a sale. They had 2+2, so you bought 2 things and then you got 2 things for free. That was also, I guess, a clearance sale for the end of the year or something like this. So I always go for stuff like this because if I want something anyway, it just makes sense to buy it when it's on sale, right? So I usually don't go in high-end stores like this. I have nothing to do there. This is like, it's not my world. But when I saw that, I thought this is the time when I want to do it, because I know their gel eyeliners are top notch. Top notch. I'm always using their black one, which is called Blackout. It's just a black, but it's really, really nice, super opaque, very smooth in application, and really, really like it. So I wanted to try out other colors. So unfortunately, a lot of the colors, and I had done research already beforehand on the internet, a lot of the colors had sold out already. So I was a bit stuck. So anyway, I got myself a dark blue, which is called Scuba Dive. I hope it shows up. This is how it looks, and I'm actually wearing that today too. It's probably not, you probably won't see it because it's just too small, but that is Scuba Dive. Then I also got myself a teal, which I've tried in other looks already. I've tried, well, the last one I haven't tried yet. So that is the teal, which also looks super, super nice. I wore this the other day together with a neutral look. So basically this popped like crazy. So that was really, really nice. Yeah, and the last one I haven't tried yet because it's not really a color that is super, super intriguing, but I just needed, I needed to, you know, in order to get the discount, I needed to buy 4. So I repurchased one of the blacks, and then the teal, the dark blue, and this brown right here, which is called, I think, Chocolate. Let me just double check. Is it Chocolate Mousse? Chocolate Mousse. So it's a dark brown. I haven't used it yet, but the formula in all of them is super, super nice. So if you are looking for a good eyeliner, this is definitely something that I would recommend. It's the best that I've ever tried, this formula. So, and then I basically got on a very, very discounted rate. So they gave me a liquid lipstick in a, like a, I guess it's a sample size because it looks really, really small, but I don't know. So that is like a super, super red. They asked me which color, if I would like to have more a nude or something, and I just kind of wanted to have like a real, real red. I haven't used this yet, but I'm super excited to, like, when I have the right look, I'll use this. And they also gave me the fitting lip liner together with that. So that is all Il Maquillage. Okay, so I think that is all that I bought locally. And it is, you know, if it would have only been that, that would already have been good. But yeah, there is more. There's a lot more. So let's maybe start with the things that I got in PR, because there are actually two things that I got in PR. Of course, there is my Leorah palette. Here she is, the Leorah palette from Monique Bollé MUA, and I have created really a couple of looks already with that. If you're following me on my social media, you will always see what I'm using and which palette I'm featuring, and I've been super, super happy with the performance, and it's just a super, super nice palette. And this is just so dear to my heart because she custom made this for me, and I'm just so blessed that she did that. I never thought that something like this would happen. So I got this right before my trip to Germany, which was in the beginning of December. So I still did a swatch video before I left on my trip, and then I did a first impression right after I came back. And I've also worn shades of that palette on other videos after that, and also of course on social media. It will come up. So the other thing that just came into my life is actually a PR package from Rebel Rogue Labs, and by the time you see this you will have seen the first impression already of this palette, which is the Losing My Religion palette from Rebel Rogue Labs. I'm also actually wearing this palette today. This is another look that I created. I did not film it, but it'll come up on my social media as a photo shoot, of course. So yeah, that is super, super exciting because I never thought that that would happen. I'm such a small creator and it just blows my mind that anyone, like any makeup brand, would think about me in that way. Yet I hope that it's in the future for me, and I hope that it's a lot for me, you know, in the future, because that's going to really, really help my channel. But you know, just being like totally honest, why should I pretend that this is not a super amazing thing? Because it is, and I just want to also like give gratitude where it's due and give thanks to where it's due. That's, I guess that's how one says it. So that is the one palette that I got, and I also got the Suspended in Dusk palette, which I have to just open. So this, wait, another sleeve, 1 second. I have not filmed with this yet. It looks like this. Yeah, I know. This is the Suspended in Dusk palette from Rebel Rogue Labs. I got that too. And I have not filmed with this yet because I first of all wanted to give this palette some love, the Losing My Religion palette, because that is the responsible way to do it. Not just film a first impression and then put it away. Because, you know, I want to create like 2, 3, 4 looks with it in order to really use as many shades as possible in order to, you know, form an opinion about the palette and about the brand. Because this is not only a first impression of those palettes, it's for me also a first impression of the brand, which is super exciting. There is nothing more exciting than a first impression of a new brand. It's frightening, but it's also super, like for me it's frightening because, you know, something that I don't know, it's scary, but I love it. I love it nonetheless. It's super, super exciting at the same time. So yeah, and I also got a body oil from Rebel Rogue Labs, which is also really, really pleasant. So that was my PR from Rebel Rogue Labs. Okay, of all the remaining items, I only have little note papers here because I don't have them yet, but I know that they're on the way. Okay, so the next thing, and you're probably gonna think, is she crazy? Why does she do that? Is from You Can Be. That is, I think, a Chinese brand, and I just wanted to try this, you know, because I saw one of my YouTube friends do a look with, which palette was that? I think the Spotlight palette. The Spotlight palette from You Can Be, and I love the color scheme, and I actually really, really liked the, it was Nona, was that you? I think it was you who featured the Spotlight palette from You Can Be, and I think I asked you, how does it perform? And you said it was good. So for what it is, you know, it's very, very cheap, it's very inexpensive, so I wanted to try that. And while I was at it, I bought a set, the Spotlight palette and then also the Fruit Pie Filling palette. They came as a set and it was like, I don't know, $12 both of them or something. So it was a ridiculous price. So I thought, and free shipping from China. Seriously, you know? So I thought I'm gonna do this, and while I'm at it, I'm going to also buy a 9-pan highlighter palette which is called Kaleidoscope. So that is from You Can Be, and it's on the way to me, so I don't know what to think yet. I don't know also if I want to feature brands like this. I don't know yet a lot about everything that is out there, but I just want to give it a chance because also it was very, very affordable, it was very accessible, and I think that is what a lot of other brands are missing, both of those points, affordability and accessibility, and I just wanted to give that a chance and see how it goes, you know, because maybe sometimes we don't need a palette for $50, $60, you know? So anyway, speaking about $50, $60, I ordered the Huda Beauty Mercury Retrograde palette. I got it though on eBay for a very, very discounted price. So I'm very happy about that because it, like, the original is really, really expensive for me and I cannot do that. So I got it and it's a new one, but that person didn't want it anymore or changed her mind or whatever. So I got that one, and I don't know if you remember remember I spoke about that when it got released in my new makeup releases videos, and I love this palette and I thought it was so beautiful, and it sort of vibes exactly with how I'm feeling right now. And yeah, so when I saw this, I just knew that that's my chance to have this palette, because otherwise I would not buy it, you know. So yeah, so that is the Mercury, I cannot say this for the life of me, Mercury Retrograde palette. Yeah. Okay, the next thing is from Morphe, and I have spoken about this already in my new makeup releases video a couple of weeks ago, because that was before I made the decision to start doing collective hauls. So that was the Make and Bank palette from Morphe, the green one with the yellow and, you know, whatever. So that is also on the way to me. I bought that myself also, and I really I'm looking forward to that. I think it's a gorgeous palette, and I really, you know, I have no problem with the Morphe formula, so I, you know, really looking forward to that. Okay, the next thing, let me just say, yeah, okay, Colorpop. Colorpop, I'm getting two things that are on the way to me, and that is actually the like a part of the butterfly collection, because as you know, I'm super vibing with the rosy neutrals and rosy tones in general right now, and I just cannot, I don't have a lot of palettes that serve me in that way, you know, because all of this last year I only invested in super colorful palettes, and I don't really have so many, I wouldn't even call it neutral, but when I say rosy neutrals, you know what I mean, right? I don't really have lovely palettes like this so much, you know. So there is the Gimme Butterflies palette that came out quite some time ago by now, and then also the Butter Me Up palette. So they were an Ulta exclusive, I think. They at some point came to Ulta, I think. I'm not sure, something like that. So I asked my best friend if she can go ahead and buy them for me, and she did, and she says, don't worry about it, you don't have to pay me for it, it's gonna be a gift. And thank you so much. Thank you so much, because really this is like a gift that is like chicken soup for my soul, you know. So I'm super happy about this, and thank you so much for your support. And yeah, so I cannot wait to have those palettes. And she said, girl, are you gonna like them? They have like at least like 2 pressed glitters per palette. And I said, it's okay, we'll deal with it, it's okay. Okay, then the next thing, and I've sort of implied that already in a recent video, is Copacetic Cosmetics. So listen, Boxing Day was a big letdown, sweeties. I went through the whole list of my brands that I had sort of set aside for checking on Boxing Day. There were no sales. I think the only sale that I saw was on Colorpop, and it was like 30% or 25% or something. And maybe I missed everything, but I checked the whole day. I checked, maybe it's coming later or something, but nothing, you know? Like, is Boxing Day not a thing? I don't know, because we don't have that here. And I just thought that it is a thing, like Black Friday, you know, but apparently it's not. So anyway, I went on the Copacetic Cosmetics website, and I thought I would find my lovely Thin Ice palette on a discount, and it wasn't. So it was still $35. So, but I thought, you know what? If I'm not going to do it now, then the winter is going to be over, and then what I'm going to do with the Thin Ice palette, or introducing the Thin Ice palette when it's already like 5 months old next April, you know, I can't do that. So I really wanted to have this palette, so I bought it for the full price. That usually does not happen, sweeties. I really try to avoid this, because I just have to, you know. But anyway, I did. I hope my husband isn't watching. Husband, if you're watching, find something else to do, please. Yeah, so anyway, I bought it, and yeah, that's that. Wait, did I forget something? There is something that I forgot. Yeah, I forgot to write that down. That is the, what was it called? From Elsewhere Cosmetics. Do you remember? We spoke about this also in the new makeup releases videos. Wow, this is a chatty video. I hope this is not boring for you. You know the Damn It's Cold Outside palette from Elsewhere Cosmetics. I gotta write this down so I don't forget to tag the brand. Yes, of course, I ordered that too already a long time ago. That is on the way to me still. I still haven't gotten my things from Black Friday, sweeties. This is how my life is. This is how my channel is. So yeah, anyway, that was the Damn It's Cold Outside palette. Now I'm not sure if that was still in November or if that was already in December, but I'm just gonna include it here because it's sort of the winter palette. So I'm just gonna include it here as if, because I'm not so sure anymore when I made that purchase. But yes, I did, and that was like $16. That was super, super nice. And I think it was Black Friday because I think it was Black Friday, so it might come up in the Black Friday haul, which I'm gonna probably do in February. Because there was free shipping within the US, so that I remember. Yeah, so anyway, that is gonna come up again. And yeah, so Copacetic Cosmetics, I did order the Thin Ice palette. I'm super glad that I'm gonna have it. It's gonna probably be a while till I actually get it, but just so you know, I finally got around to ordering it. And yeah, and the Elysium palette is the next one on my list, definitely. Okay, sweeties, we're almost done. I have two more things to talk about, or two more brands to talk about. So one thing that was actually, when I'm filming this, it was just yesterday, so I'm filming this on January 1st. I don't know if I mentioned that already. So, but yesterday I ordered from Peachy Queen Cosmetics, and they had a big sale on their website. It was more than 50% off, and I ordered two palettes. One is the Wild and Pink palette that looks like this, and it's also the Viper Queen palette. They have a lot of very, very beautiful palettes, and most of them had sold out already, so that it was basically what was left for me to try. So I ordered those two, and I'm also in the middle of sort of signing up for their affiliate program, so I'm very excited about that too, you know. So but I will update you once this goes live and everything. I will definitely update you. Okay, someone is vacuuming next to me, so I apologize for that. I just have to really get this video done. I don't know, I'm being boycotted by the neighbors. Okay, last thing is Sample Beauty, and there goes a big shout out to one of my subscribers, to Suzanne from the Netherlands. I'm so happy. She wanted to bless me with a palette, and she knows that I have been raving about the Equalizer palette from Sample Beauty a lot in all of my videos, and she says, you know what, can I order this palette for you? And I'm just gonna make this story a little bit shorter. There has been a lot going on in between us, back and forth, and we have been chatting a lot about makeup and about all kinds of stuff. Anyway, so the result of that was that she said, I would like to do that, and I said, you can't do that. I can't ask you to do that, you know. And she said, yeah, but I want to. So otherwise I wouldn't offer it to you. And I thought that was so kind and so sweet of you. So thank you so much, Suzanne. I love this. I haven't gotten it yet as of right now. I know it's on the way, but I'm super excited about this, because also Sample Beauty is also, just besides it being good quality, it's also a brand that is just super nice. It's one of those brands that actually reacts to pictures that I'm posting, or when I'm talking about them in my videos, who actually contact me and thank me for giving them exposure. And you know, that is so nice, and I really like that about brands, when they behave like humans, you know, like with normal good, like a good normal behavior, you know, and not just ignoring you because you're small. So I really love that. I cannot wait to try this palette because it's super gorgeous. It has like corresponding mattes and shimmers. It gives you so much. It gives you all the colors you need, and it also gives you neutrals. I cannot wait to have this palette. So God bless you, Suzanne. God bless you, Chuchu, my best friend, for all your support, and for everybody who is here watching me, which is also supporting me. So I thank you so much, all of you, for everything. So this is how I'm gonna start the first day of the new year with my first collected haul. I hope you did enjoy this. I did. I can't wait to have all these things. It's sort of weird that I can't really show you anything, just like in the beginning a few things, but that's how it's gonna be on my channel, because you know that is just the conditions where I'm living, and I hope that's gonna be good for all of us. So anyway, you will of course then see all of these products on my channel at some point, and I hope we're just gonna have a good time with all of that. So I'm also also super excited for everything that is coming this year, and I just cannot wait to see what happens. I'm full of hope and I'm full of faith that this is gonna be good. You know, it's gonna be good for all of us. So thank you for watching. If you're new here, then please subscribe to my channel. If you did like the video, then give it a like and leave me your comments. Of course, as always, in the comment section down below, you will find everything that I talked about, the brands at least, in the description box, and also my makeup, of course, which is Rebel Rogue Labs. I said that already. So yeah. So that is that. I love you so much. Go ahead and sparkle. I'll see you tomorrow for another video, and up until then, hugs and kisses. Bye.